Hey, Trados Studio Basics. Basics for beginners. How to translate a file. First things first, my advice is that you organize your folders just like that. As you can see in my screen, the Three Musketeers files, as its name indicates, files only, files to be translated, reference files, Trados Studio files, and so on. Term-based translation memories. Each one of them to contain subfolders as you may see fit. Files. Here are my subfolders. Here is a file to be translated. Let's open it to take a look on it. Get a look on it in order to compare it when we put it inside Trados. A heading, subheading, list items, two sentences, another two sentences, and so on. You have to close it before using it inside Trados for translating it inside Trados. The best way, the best practice is to right-click on the file, then translate in Trados Studio. Trados is loading, and flashing in the taskbar. One click on it in the taskbar to bring it to the forefront. Here you set two things. First thing is the language pair, source and target. From this drop down, you can set whatever you want based on your source language and target language. Second thing is to set a translation memory, whether to create from scratch or use, if existing. The third option is to use one that is already existing in the list here. So, if you are to create, one click, this window may seem for beginners as complicated. It is not. All you have to do is to type the name and provide a location. Any other thing is dispensable. So my advice is to name your translation memory with a name that indicates its contents. We are now creating the translation memory file, creating a translation memory file from scratch. So when translation memories became various, you need to know by mere looking at the file name, the contents of each file. So my advice is to rename and dename your files with an indicative name, such as that. It's very useful to include the language pair because after a while, your language pair may vary, maybe varies. Location. Do you remember the Three Musketeers? Yeah. Files? No. Demo? Yeah. Translation memories? I will create a subfolder. That is what make me comfortable later. Let's say or even better, the same name in Trados. The same name I choose in Trados. Yeah. The same name I have chosen Trados, just like that. Go inside, one click here, Control C, return to Trados, one click on location, Control A, backspace, Control V, all done. You can click finish now. You have created a new TM. Wait for it. Yeah. Why it's taking so long? It's not supposed to take so long. Have I not clicked on finish? Yes, I did. I will take it as a chance. Look here, look here. There is a browse folder, an extra browse folder. It's supposed to be gone. Yeah, here it is. Before clicking OK, you have to make sure that the main translation memory have all these squares checked, especially the update square. If you want to make this your main TM, one click here, then one click on the blue arrow, move up. If you want to remove a TM, one click here, then remove. So the language pair, as you wish, create or use as you wish, organize your TMs as you may see fit. You are ready now to click OK. Trados is loading to open its editor view. If you are very new, if you are extra new to these terms, I advise you to check the theoretical, the lecture about theoretical concepts of CAD tools to make things easier. First thing you do when your editor is open is to press, if you have a laptop, some laptops requires FN plus F12. This is to create Trados files that were not existing and will be existing now. You create it beside the source file. Yes, this is the location I need. Save. Let us check. This is a folder. This is a folder of translation memory. Let's check its icon and extension. More importantly, its extension, because icons may vary. Its extension is SDLTM. SDL is the producing company, TM for translation memory. So this is the translation memory file. Okay. And this is, I'm moving now to the folder of the source file in order to check Trados files. Here they are. This is the SDL XLIFF. I call it the XLF. This is the bilingual file now open inside Trados, and this is SDL BROJ, SDL project file, which is an automation support for the XLF. Also, it is found here in the manager. In the projects view, it has been added to this list. In the latest version, you will see a manager view. It will be included here also. I will return to the editor view. Its components kindly check the theoretical video, the theoretical lecture in order to get familiar with the components of the Trados Studio editor. But quickly, we have on the very left numbers for every segment, then the segments of the source text. As you can see, it is nearly the same as the source file, as a structure, as a format. Regarding these aspects, it is the same. Trados and any other CAD tool will not change the structure, will not change the format. Here is in the middle status column. We will get introduced later what is a status. Here is target segments, hints, and then a column of hints, H for heading, LI for list item, P for paragraph, and so on. These are the three windows of translation memories, and these two are the windows of termibase. It's worth noting that the appearance of these windows is my preferences. It is not a right thing or a bad or a wrong thing. It is preferential. So, how to translate the actual translation? We have created SDL XLIFF, SDL BROJ, SDL till now. How to create? How to translate? First segment, type your target. Then let me introduce you to a core concept, an essential concept in CAD tools, which is the confirmation shortcut. If I moved with the arrows in the keyboard or otherwise the mouse, I have done wrong. This is not the right thing to do using CAD tools. When you use a CAD tool, you use the confirmation shortcut to move from segment to the other. Its function is to move, obviously, but its essential function is to store your translation in the translation memory file. As you can see, take a look on the windows of translation memory, these three: translation results, fragment matches, concordance search. As you can see, translation results is saying no matches found because nothing is stored in the TM we are using. We created it from scratch. If you want to use your current translation for later use, you have to use the confirmation shortcut. Confirmation shortcut is Control Enter. Let us return to segment 1 for explaining purposes. As you can see, status of this segment were first white, not translated, then became blue draft. When it is confirmed, it becomes as green, translated and confirmed. Translation results shows results automatically based on the similarity of your current source with any source that is stored in the TM. المحاضرة الأولى first session. This is segment 3 is to introduce the segment, the concept of tags. What are tags? Tags are to maintain format. Tags are to maintain hyperlinks, images, footnotes, and other localization aspects. So if I am to maintain format in segment 3, in target, just as source, I have to maintain tags. Take a quick look on segment 1 and 2. Did I do anything and any extra thing other than typing, because 1 and 2 includes or include one format, every single segment of them is including a single format. All you have to do is typing. But when you come across a segment just like the third segment, it includes various formats. You have to use tags if you have to maintain format. My advised ways, there are many ways to maintain formats. To copy source target. Shortcut is control insert, then overwrite. This is not my advised way. My advised way is to type, simply to type. تمام. Here is the position of the supposed tag. Use the shortcut control, comma. Enter. Type the bold text. Control dot. Type the text outside the tag. And a hint, a very important hint, you have to maintain the spaces before and after tags in target exactly as source. If there is a space before tag in source, there is a space before tag on target, and so on. Control, comma, enter, typing what's inside the tag, control dot, typing it's outside the tag, control, comma, enter, control dot, full stop. That's my advised way to maintain tags. But tags are not limited. The shortcut control comma is not limited to tags. Before that, if you came across a segment which contains many other formats and there are no tags, you have to go to view menu. One click on this icon, you see it. Can you see it now? Pause if you want. This icon, one click to show the tags. Then go to advanced menu, one click to activate protect tags. If protect tags is activated, and you mistakenly pressed backspace, tag will not be deleted. But otherwise, if it's not activated, it will be deleted. But as a facilitation means from Trados, it doesn't delete it at all. It deletes it effectively, yeah. But for appearance and for quality assurance, it preserves it in a light color to warn you, to make you take care if this tag is necessary. Most of tags are necessary. Okay. So the shortcut control comma is not limited to tags, but also whenever you want to insert a number or an acronym, you can use the shortcut control comma. Here is I want to insert the acronym, control comma. TM is already selected, enter. I want to insert the number. Even though it is a single number, I will use the automated capabilities in order to avoid any mistake that is not noticed. Control comma, you select 3, enter. confirmation. Segment 5 is to introduce the feature of fragment matches. As you can see, fragment matches window, the sub window of the three windows of translation memories or translation memory, introduced an auto-suggested text in source and target. This is not all. When I type inside the segment, kindly notice this. Notice this, please. When I type just one letter of the target suggested word or phrase, there is an auto suggestion menu that appears. I choose what I see fit and press enter, which saves time and effort and maintains consistency. For explanation purposes, I will leave this empty and confirm it. And this empty and not confirmed. As you can see, the empty and confirmed segment includes now a warning. When I hover my mouse above it, I get a warning message. Warning line on the blue vet. Update failed, segment has not been translated. Error, segment has not been translated. Empty and confirmed. So Trados recognizes an empty segment even if it is confirmed. Okay. Segment 8 and 9 is to introduce the concept of auto-propagation. Take a look on both of them. 8, I will explain how to deal with TM results window. 9, I will explain how to deal with TM concordance window. As you can see, they are similar. Sometimes similarities are 100% in a single file, which contains 1,000 words, for example. So to enable the auto-propagation features, you go to File, Options, Editor, Auto-propagation, and make the options just like on the screen right now. This percentage is preferential. You can set it to anything between 70 and 100, but it is not advisable to restrict it to 100. So when I translate segment 8, like that, this is to remind myself with a question. If results provides automated results, fragment is also providing automated results. How can I search manually? Concordance is for this purpose. You can search either by typing here in this window, you can search by source or target as you want, and you can search when you are inside the segment. You select whatever source you want, press F3 in a PC, and some laptops require FN plus F3. As you can see, concordance search provided results all in one place. It is a very productive thing to hover and move with your eyes between the windows of TM and the current segment and take your decisions and apply it all in one place. Back to the auto-propagation concept. This segment now is not confirmed. When I confirm it, based on the options I made, file options in editors in auto-propagation, Trados is asking me, is prompting me whether to auto-propagate for all or what. Obviously, do not choose yes to all, but yes one by one to make your decision, your aware decision each time. So I will press yes. As you can see, segment 9 is auto-filled, auto-propagated. Similarity percentage is 94%. So I have to fix, I have to edit the other 6%. 6. سأشرح So here is my fix. Confirmation. All the best. Control insert and confirmation. Control S. So these are the basics of how to translate a file inside Trados Studio. We were introduced to how to create a project, create an XLF, create a TM, use a TM, search in a concordance search window, how to deal with results. By the way, whenever a result is showing in translation results, you can use the shortcut Control T to insert the result automatically. You do not have to copy manually. Then you make the required edit, if any. We were introduced to the components of the editor, the confirmation concept, why it matters. In other aspects are in the detailed explanation in the video in order to not to prolong the duration. One more thing before concluding this tutorial, how to extract target. In other words, the clean file. In other words, the translated file. In other words, the target file. When you are inside the editor, Control S for saving. The shortcut is Shift plus F12, F12, Shift plus F12. And some laptops require Fn plus Shift plus F12. Here is, if you are using the mouse, save target as same folder next to the original source and the XLF and the project. In order to make sure, yes, I'm here. If I have clicked save, then yes, I lose the source file. So before this, in the file name field, I type any word to differentiate the target file from the source file. Save. Let us get introduced to the result. Open the source file. Target file. Put it side to side. For quality assurance purposes, from up to bottom, Take a look on the appearance, the DTB aspects. If anything is missing regarding the appearance, the format, tables, headers, footers, figures. As you can see, for explanation and demonstration purposes, the confirmed empty segment is now in target empty. It is void, but the empty and not confirmed segment is now source. So this is an FYI. My advice is that you perform proofreading here fn plus f7 f7 fn plus f7 proofreading. He's saying the file is German, but it is Arabic because maybe the very original file was German. Yes, I fix one by one, fix by fix. Here, then in Trados. Every fix I do it here, I return to do it in Trados. Then confirm. Why I don't do this inside Trados? The proofreading capabilities of Trados is based on Microsoft Office, even though it is not as efficient as Microsoft Office. So we do it outside Trados and reapply it inside Trados and confirm to get XLF, translation memory, clean file, all the same, unified. I hope this video was beneficial. Good luck to you. See you.